live. Okay, so for this stream, we're gonna have to probably take into consideration for two things. One, the fact that it's nighttime, so I'm gonna be considerate enough, even though I don't believe in that way. Unfortunately, fortunately, I have to be considerate enough for the people that are the folks I'm living with, even if I don't believe in that. And I know it's not ideal for what they're saying, like for whatever that time would be or whatever their work would be, and how they negotiate that. And I negotiate with them. So first things first, being able to be quiet enough over the course of the nighttime so that I can be considered for them, which is a soft skill for the main show, man. But I'm gonna have to be quiet at some point tonight. Not right now, but eventually, like within like 10 or 10:30, 11 o'clock, I'll start to get quieter and maybe even be silent and mute the mic. But and turn off some of the lights to make it easier, I guess, for myself or them. But the blinds closed, so that doesn't go to the door, the room, I guess. But so I'll get softer, quieter over time. The other thing is that this live stream lately, at least for the channel Marshcarf, it glitches real like crazy. Like even from Dr. ABC, actually, it glitches like crazy, and sometimes you'll end with like a tiny fraction of what the actual stream was. There are times where I stream for a very short period of time, but it's even the actual upload is even shorter than that, and it glitches out until it ends up being the last upload of that day. Even if I make other videos in the meantime, like YouTube shorts and videos, it'll be the stream itself. The stream of the whole world will be the last video of that day, even if it comes first, as per being live. So those things in mind, live stream might glitch out. I have to be quiet over time if I can. I'll turn off some of the lights, and as we get closer to the end of the night, and I'll try to end the stream like that. But other than that, hey guys, hello. How are you? On the live or on the upload? How are you guys? Because I've not planned for tonight's stream other than because this is supposed to be like a improv stream, but even or spontaneous stream again. But even then, it's always been that way. I have plans for what I can do with it. I was gonna make this a thumbnail, but I can upload it while using the camera for live. You have this webcam being used even if it's not live yet. So that's just prepare it up. I prefer it that way, but I really do. But it's just But I was gonna make a thumbnail like this. I was saying this is basically like a scheme. I'm gonna introduce this in a second, but like basically for this stream, I want to make sure you guys knew that getting the hang of this streaming process, not so much daily. I could easily do this daily because I'm very happy about doing these, even if I don't want to do them. But I very much get encouraged to do these streams because I'm not hiding from Dr. ABC. I know I'm in claymation and vlogging whatever content for that channel. There's like a 5 segmentation niche down on that channel, and I was kind of hiding from it. I even knew what I was gonna do, like the house claymation, the clay props polishing video. There were other ideas I had for that channel as well, like a third vlog. But even piano was and lyric singing. But it wasn't the case that I was going to hide or escapism from that channel. I was going to make sure I could come back to it. But case in point, I don't want to hide from it, but I do want to make sure I'm going back to it in a way that makes me truly happy, if not gritting down to actually make content regardless. But either of those things could work. But for now, I enjoyed making these Watch live streams. I was more engaged with these than without an audience. I don't think anyone came for these Watch live streams because I got lucky on Dr. ABC and aka Art of Crosswind. I always had people showing up for those streams, even on Twitch. I had people, at least almost every single stream I did on either Twitch or Dr. ABC or either Art of Crosswind stream session, Twitch or YouTube. I always had at least 2 people watching, almost every single time. Like almost every single time, I had 2 people watching them and liking my videos or whatever, or watching like a majority of the streams. Some dedicated families, some dedicated friends, some dedicated content creators and content creator friends, and the like, and the people as well that I saw, self-improvement, etc. And other people, other creators, whatever. They would show up, and I'll be like, "Is this because I'm already established? Or is because I'm actually getting lucky and manifesting?" No offense, attention. I never even title my videos out. I don't like the title description of those videos that are talking about those things, talking about no fab and attention every once in a while, and they don't even say in the title. It's like, you wonder why sometimes. But I think because I was either already established to an extent, or I just actually got lucky and had positive intention. Because I almost always, this whole year, especially in last year, actually, I think too, I've always had positive, almost always every single time, positive atmospheres, and even positive influences from my peers that I didn't always respect. But I don't even see respect and some people the same way as they might. But I don't see self-respect and personal responsibility the same way that most people might see them. Even if it's unique and relatable, the same. Oh, there's nothing that they would experience that you wouldn't have experienced, or vice versa. Maybe not so much, but But yeah, for this first 5 minutes of the stream, I've already been talking quite a bit, loud or not, mute or not. So because I'll mute the mic for two reasons. I'll mute either so I can type on the keyboard or for the chat without anyone here. So the live chat replay should still work for the upload. But if not, then it's not technically pointless to chat in there. At least I do it for prompts, so I'm still live. It helps either way. But so the first reason is if I mute the mic, I'll do the type without using a keyboard mic thingy, because this thing over here. So that your mic is supposed in the software, your mic is supposed to have this thingy, not a muffler like where you can't hear the keyboard typing. But I don't have that in my Coder software. I don't even have Coder software right now. So the point of it was just to like whatever my friends were telling me, like a way to adjust your mic settings so that you wouldn't have to hear the keyboard typing and the mouse clicking. But yeah, I don't have that. This my mic, by the way, was a Winzizo. It's that's probably that thing's gonna probably show up in the scroll to thumbnail. It's like the over that will lag. It's like but so look at those glitches already. There's so many glitches on the screen. It's like so I had to eat like a chocolate cupcake earlier before I had to do a stream. That didn't annoy me. It was more like I didn't adjust it. It's not a long story, but I had to suddenly eat a chocolate cupcake that my mother offered me in the room, and I couldn't even watch the fork because the secret stuff used for filtered wire. But yeah, oh yeah, my bedtime reminder. The one I said, you're not seeing my Bam Meyer ox screen right now, okay? You're not gonna see her. She's mine. Uh-oh, manifestation. It's coming through my mouth. Oh yeah, there's a fork indeed through this cup, so don't mind this. I usually intend to have 2 balls of water before I stream, but that's just me. If I don't have enough water even now, it's okay, but I just wanted to make sure I had something to drink, so. Yeah, I'm not even saying I'm straight, but oh yeah, and so the first reason I mute the mic is to type on the keyboard. Second reason is if I again have to like sleep soon or be quiet for other people in the room. Third reason is to do the mindfulness practices like I've been doing on the other streams, like the meditation. Or I don't have to make noise to you guys while meditating, or worry about that either way while meditating, or even being silent in silent practices. And those are pretty mindfulness practices, or whatever. Gratitude, whatever. Gratitude, mindfulness. I don't even like the word mindful. Oh, hold on, let me fart real quick. This is a fourth reason. There you go. Couldn't spare you that for the other video though. Unfortunately, if you saw that one video where I fired and it's like squeak. Oh, but yeah, I don't see the word mindfulness as being as useful anymore. There's some trauma anxiety I get from the word mindfulness because some people don't even use it properly. They overkill meditation. Even the way I've been told about this before, like you don't have to do the squinchy hands or the waterfall sounds. You don't have to do that. Rainfall sounds are pretty useful, especially the real ones. But you look at like how most people who have actually been mindful and they don't have to like overkill what they're doing, but even then I don't think mindfulness has to be a culture thing. I'm glad it's popular, but at the same time I'm kind of weird about it. Neurotic, as I said before. Neurotic, Jesus, you wonder why that had to be that way. Envy and neuroticism, by the way, have been my big gambits of how I'm doing these things. I get so in my head about my friends and peers and family, how they grew up very well, and I should be grateful for that. But instead, I'm just complaining. I'm not complaining, but I'm just getting in my head about I have all these gifts. Why are they catching up? Why are they getting past me or surpassing me in certain areas, or catching up to me? That may be literally be true, but let me tell you, when I'm in my own head about what I have and what my friends have, and I'm like, dang, why didn't they have fundamental context or emotional context about what? I don't even have to quote that, but fundamental context, emotional context, etc., about the things that they didn't have to understand ahead of time, and then they still knew in the meantime, or vice versa. And how I understand that being my own lack of fundamental context for future context, and then their future context without fundamentals or whatever else that's considered to be. But yeah, I'm starting to feel like I can't make the stream last too long, especially if it gets at 10:30, 11. But if I have to be quiet, I'll try to be. That's for my own reasons, not to be lacking confidence in that area, but that's kind of the thing. I'll lack confidence either way. Sorry, that's just how I am. But yeah, I hope this stream doesn't glitch too much by the end, because if it's already 10 minutes, yeah, it's 10 minutes. I'm gonna eat a butterscotch, and we're gonna be quiet for like another 20 minutes or 10 minutes, or however long this butterscotch takes to eat. Actually, I won't even eat this butterscotch, like the other one. I have a whole bowl of them over here, and I'll show you my screen thing before I eat this butterscotch. Let me just show you this for the thumbnail. I'll make a thumbnail for this later, but just shove it in the screen. So what we got here is we got a timeline. I did the wrong style of curvatures for the, but we got a timeline here about the different kinds of styles for optimism and pessimism. So and there's a range for when it's too much and when it's too little, and so we got those are the demographics. We got range of misery, or at least mediocrity. LOL. I'll show you. I'll show you on the screen in a second. Ideal approach and too much confidence, and that's between optimism and pessimism. So then we got the void, hopelessness, depression, anxiety, content, gratitude, optimism, attractive energy, Pollyannas, and hubris. So it's got those styles of all the different kinds, and it's not showing the right orientation. I'm sorry, but it's like we got all those styles of how it can orient itself based on the ranges, and how you can actually. It's supposed to be in reverse. I should have been like the loops for the better higher ends, and then the staticism for the loop thing and squaring thing. Until I should have did that in reverse, but that's just being creative otherwise. Yeah, it's good. Dotted lines for the ranges. The idea is behind that is that you basically you can't be too positive, but you can't be too negative either. And there's a point where being too negative can have a loop, have a multiplier back ending effect. So that's what the void would be. The void is when you're so negative you don't even know you can't even recognize yourself anymore. That is so bad. I learned about that today, but then I define Pollyanna and hubris as being too much confidence. It's like I'm hearing that it's better to be overconfident than not confident at all. But how we take that, I believe that, but I really do. But because I am a very confident person. Hopefully not Pollyannas. I can see why some people would choose to face reality and be negative about certain things, and think that they're not being negative at all. Okay, that's something I wasn't used to at first, but even before it was like it wasn't that bad. For them it was like, yeah, they're only talking about negative things and they don't think they're being negative, and then that was getting on my nerves. And as a patient person, as feeling patient as I can be, but then people who I respect and have admiration for that have some kind of negativity that I can be a little jealous of, because even though it's negativity that they shouldn't be using, even if it's imperfect for their positivity otherwise, I can see why that would make them more free and more themselves, and not only being positive for no apparent reason. Which we were respectable in that regard, respectable and admirable in that regard. But yeah. So let's eat this butterscotch. I'll mute the mic for a few minutes and maybe type a few prompts into the chat, and then whoever comes in, I'll say hi to you guys after I'm done. How we go? Okay, we're right back. Hey, by the way, the mic's on. No, not it's on anymore. Okay, good. Okay, so yeah, something came up. I'm going to end the stream from here. I'm gonna use Dr. ABC's slogan because I don't know how to come up with a much right away, but I'll use that slogan instead. I accept you, Tony. Remember that there is nothing more beautiful than desperation, that there is nothing more devastating than pretending not to care. Stay safe in the pandemic, everyone. I hope you have a good day or a good night and a good life. And I will show up for future streams, shorts, and videos. Thank you very much, guys. Bye.